Hey, thanks for stopping by Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, glad to have you back. There's a few points I'd like to make before we begin. I know some of you have been leaving comments, and I have been able to respond to a few of them. But the rest of the comments are hidden for whatever purpose, I don't know. So if your comment has not been responded to, it's not that I didn't see it or I'm ignoring it. I'm just unable to respond. Actually, I don't even see the comment. It just says there's a comment there, but nothing shows. But I want you to know I do appreciate your comments, and the collective is very small right now, and you're all very important to me. So I want to make sure that you're not feeling neglected in any way or feel that I'm ignoring you because that's not the case. Uh, Also, today's message is a little interesting. Um, there's some of you out there that are feeling, you know, the pressure of the path, and that's understandable. I think the hardest part of this path is when we discover that those who we've been close to don't always have our best interest at heart, and that could be discerning. And it's all part of the plan. When you're walking down this path as a light worker, as a chosen person, uh, as anyone of the light, you're going to run into difficulties, especially chosen and light workers, because unfortunately, the dark is intimidated by the light, and it will retaliate against those who carry it. So you might notice in yourself doing all kinds of great things and wonderful things for everyone with great intentions and not receiving the amount of respect or the appreciation that you deserve. The Source wants you to know is that you are appreciated and you are loved. So please don't ever feel that you're alone, and you have a whole family out here, including myself, that loves you unconditionally, regardless. Today I was wearing my, when I put on these messages, and every day we can use all the protection we can get. Usually I have this amulet on, which happens to be an Italian horn, which comes from the region of Italy where my family comes from, southern Italy. And I wear it for protection. Ironically, today, uh, it just fell off of the black string, but the string wasn't broke, so I don't understand how it fell off. Even the clip itself wasn't broke, so I just retied it, but there's a meaning behind it. Obviously, my feeling from what God has been showing me is that I do believe that my ex and some of his flying monkeys are part of this collective, and these are evil people, evil souls that uh, still want to promote their darkness onto me, and that's fine, have at it, you know, you know, bring it on. I've had worse than that, and the consolation is that those of us who are on this path are protected, so we don't have to retaliate. The divine forces will take care of it. And when people mess with chosen people, they find themselves in a predicament that they wish that they didn't start. So, again, we don't wish bad on anyone, and I don't wish bad on them, but, you know, they're going to bring the karma upon themselves. They're going to bring the consequences upon themselves for, mistreating, myself and individuals like me, because I'm not the only one that they've mistreated along the way. But they have a long list of karma that they have to pay for, and they think that they're covert and people aren't aware of what they're doing, but everyone is aware of what they're doing, including myself. So, with that being said, I don't even want to give them any more energy because I have totally blocked them from my energy. And, they'll find out eventually that what they're doing has a consequence. So if you're finding out at this point in time that those you have trusted, whether they be family members or friends, have betrayed you in any way, and a lot of times those are the worst betrayals and they hurt the most, and that's intentional. This is intentionally done by the dark forces to prevent you from moving forward on your journey, wanting you to give up, wanting you to backtrack, wanting you to retaliate, to lower your vibration, to add negative karma onto yourself. So this is the time where you have to be strong more than anything, you know, and laugh in the face of adversity, excuse me. So, the best thing is when people are doing bad towards you, tell them, bring it on. You know, we've been through worse. I've been through so many things in my life that it doesn't even faze me anymore. But that's all part of who I am on this path. I didn't realize it in my younger days, which made me extremely angry towards myself and everyone because I couldn't understand why things were so different and difficult for me. Many of us have to watch others uh, go on with their lives, have successful, happy lives, and you know we struggle. And we have nothing but good intentions. We only want to do good and put good out there. That's what our purpose is. But you have to remember, all these struggles make us stronger. All these struggles made you who you are today, and you have the strength to overcome anything, including being able to look at those who harm you that are close to you and to understand where it's coming from. It's coming from something beyond their knowledge. They're a vessel being used, just like just like we're a vessel being used for good. They're a vessel being used for bad, and unfortunately, they brought themselves to that situation through their greed, through their dishonesty, through the things that they do. And unfortunately, you know, they just can't see a way out. There is a way out, but a lot of them will refuse to take the path. And this is why we have to sometimes move away from those individuals as much as it hurts and surround ourselves by individuals who will support us. And you will find that support among the collective. You will find that support among other light workers. Okay, you're going to find it among other, people who are soul searching, wanting to do good. You're going to find it among chosen people. They're going to understand you. They understand your path. Your path is not singular, even though it may feel like a lonely path when we're first, traveling down it. Eventually, we realize that there are others out there like us. So you're not alone. So just hang in there. Source wants you to know, hang in. Source is aware of what you're doing and all the positive, all the positive breakthroughs you're having and all the work that you're doing to get those positive breakthroughs. So Source is acknowledging that you're seen. The divine realms see you. The angels see you. Your ancestors see you. They're all surrounding you, helping you, and guiding you on this path. So remember, even when you're alone or you feel alone, you are never alone. Just call out for help, and help will arrive. And keep moving forward, regardless of all the stones that get thrown at you. You have the ability to knock them right off. It's because who you are. Not many people can survive what we go through. But like I said, those were just challenges that made us who we are today. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. I hope everyone is doing great and sending my love and positive vibes out to all of you. And again, I apologize if I haven't responded to a message if you left it, but unfortunately, I'm not getting it. They're somehow being deleted. And I don't know, there's something strange going on. But anyway, hopefully that won't be the issue anymore. You'll be able to leave a comment, and I will do my best to try to respond to all the comments right now while the collective is small, and I'll be able to do it. If this channel happens to grow, you know, I might not always be able to get back to everyone, but right now there really is no excuse except for the fact that I'm not receiving those comments. They're not visible to me, so I can't respond to them. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for being here, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.